On St. Patrick's Day, 2010, Jamie Laity, a 32-year-old medical sales rep, ran errands around town. A University of Michigan graduate, she now lived in Chandler, Arizona, 25 miles east of downtown Phoenix. At 5 feet 4 inches, 130 pounds, with shiny black hair bouncing across her shoulders, Jamie owed her honey-toned skin and almond-shaped eyes to her Thai heritage. Her most memorable features were her fresh face and eager smile. Jamie deposited checks at the Wells Fargo drive-thru, got the oil changed in her Ford Escape, and bought office supplies at Staples. At 6:30 p.m., she took a call from a roofer who had done work on her house. The roofer was the last known person to speak to Jamie alive. While Jamie was a friendly, intensely loyal young woman, she was also intensely private. It wasn't until 2.5 months later that her friends really understood that she had vanished. Jamie Jean was born on October 12, 1977, the younger of 2 daughters, to Samsung and Vani Laity. Immigrants from Thailand, the Laities settled in California. Firstborn Pavari, often called Pepper, thrilled her parents by going to medical school, serving her residency in neurology. Jamie felt the pressure to achieve similar success. In 1995, she left home to begin college at the highly respected University of Michigan. During Jamie's senior year, she and 6 other girls rented a house together at 516 Walnut in Ann Arbor. Thereafter, they called themselves the 516 Girls. After the women graduated, they stayed close, serving as bridesmaids and, when the babies started coming along, as godmothers. Jamie traveled far to attend these weddings and baptisms, for the women had scattered to places as far-flung as Germany, Russia, and Australia. She enthusiastically took on each new godchild, generous with gifts and fond attention. But Jamie's relationship with her own family had taken a different course. In a move uncharacteristic of the normally loyal and cheerful girl, Jamie stopped talking to her parents and her sister. The senior Laities had urged Jamie to follow in the footsteps of Pavari and go to grad school. But for Jamie, the competition with Pepper was over. Jamie moved to Arizona and settled into a career in medical equipment sales instead. She did well for herself professionally and began building her nest egg. In 2004, just a few days before her 27th birthday, she closed on a house of her own. Jamie may have all but cut ties to California, but she took her affection for the University of Michigan with her to the desert. She became an active member of the school's local alumni association. The alumni not only met formally on a regular basis for business, but also informally every Saturday at a pub to watch the Wolverines play football. Jamie also began donating cash and her frequent flyer miles to current U of M students to help them travel from Arizona to campus. In 2006, Jamie met the handsome Brian Stewart through the Alumni Association. He was 5 feet 9 inches tall, and his blue eyes topped off the well-muscled frame of a professional fitness instructor. Although fiercely connected to her girlfriends from the class of '99, Jamie kept a tight filter on herself. She gave a lot, but she shared sparingly. Generous to a fault with her time and her money, she kept her feelings, fears, and disappointments locked away. As she and Brian began to see each other outside of alumni meetings, she kept the romance under tight wraps until it had fully bloomed. Jamie's friend Gretchen wrote to her on Valentine's Day 2007. "Now that you have a man, you've probably forgotten about me, your forever Valentine." Gretchen was cheered by the comfort that thoughtful Jamie had sent along. "P.S. Thanks for the package. Although I haven't opened it yet. I was waiting for today."
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.